3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture. Are you hanging in there? Are you selling? Are you buying? What are you doing? I'm hanging in there. It's a crazy time. The lines on my screen, they illustrate perfectly the story that we are all involved in this chapter of Litecoin, in this chapter of cryptocurrency. Before I get started, actually, I had a recent comment asking about Elliott waves, to do a video on Elliott waves. I think I had some on Fibonacci. I use Fibonacci sometimes. Elliott waves pretty much I'd never use, and I'm not gonna sit here and do a video and pretend like I use Elliott waves. So what I wanna do, I'm gonna put a link in the description. I believe his name is Phil. Really cool dude, really goofy dude. I think he calls himself the mama whale to his followers and subscribers. But he gets very in-depth technical analysis. He's very talented, he's very bright, and I would definitely recommend him for kind of getting a deeper sense on technical analysis if you really want to dive in and get deep with it. That's not my style. But it is his style and he's good at it. So I'm going to put a link for him in the description. And also, shout out to my dude, Tyler S. Appreciate the shout out you gave me yesterday, man. It's really cool. This is the kind of stuff that we need to do. So I'm going to shout out Tyler. If you're not following him, go subscribe to his channel. Really cool takes on Litecoin as well as other cryptos. And this is kind of it. As we grow the community on YouTube and we really get behind this technology, this is the type of stuff we need to do. We need to collaborate. We need to brainstorm. We need to get the word out there on, what's going on. So a good way of doing that is just kind of coming together as a team, because as I tell everybody, my partner's probably sick of hearing me say it, teamwork makes the dream work, but it's true. So go follow those guys. I'm gonna get into this video, and really we're gonna talk about how, again, we're even at a more critical stage than we were yesterday in terms of this trend line goes. We're here in this new daily candle forming. It was just red, now it's green. And what's going to happen? We haven't been this close to that upper trend line since mid-January, almost a month. And let's dive in. And I tried to get a little organized for you in this video because this is kind of a picture of my mind. This is the picture of my mind when I'm, charting and doing things that I'm not recording. This is what it looks like. And it really all revolves around history. My favorite thing about charting is history. It's what we learn and it's what we can anticipate. And you see this downtrend, right? We've traded within channels. And we've traded within channels, and then we break a channel. And really what's happening is we're breaking support. For instance, on this, first crazy run up we had a pretty initial support at 300. That was a pretty critical time. Are we gonna hold above 300? Can we consolidate here? Can we chill out for a second and just settle down? Because that was a crazy run, and we didn't. We really broke down hard. We touched, actually this wick, this went in the hundreds, but we formed a new channel here, and we had a new support at around 220, and we anticipated hopefully breaking up past through this 300 resistance, which was a previous support, and we didn't. We bounced off of it and we trended back down. We made a short run up, but then we broke the 220 support and formed a new channel. Then we broke the 170 support, as you can see here, with this first downtrend that we have in this possible double bottom. So right now, in my opinion, we're trading in this new channel of the 144 support that I have and a 170 resistance. Obviously, the 170 being a previous support zone. So we're at an area of pretty interesting confluence, which is the fact that we are going to be approaching, we're at 161, so if we break this upper trend line, we'll be approaching at the same time the 170 resistance. So the question is, can we break it? Are we going to break it? Are we even going to attempt to break it? We're getting extremely close. So if we don't, some things to look out for. Actually, let's say if we do, some things to look out for would be, again, as I talked about, forming a new channel above the 170. And you see this channel here. And then if we do form a new channel, we're gonna have new barriers to break, but we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves. So are we gonna bounce off this upper trend line? Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna break 170? If not, are we gonna hold above 144 if we revisit that area again? And if we don't, could we possibly be visiting a new channel, a brand new one, in the 120 to 144? So a 120 support, 144 resistance. This is kind of, we're in the middle right now, and especially I feel like a crucial stage in this channel that we're in. If you look at the length of these channels, it's not like they've lasted very long, so I don't really expect this channel to. However, if it does, and we kind of just trade right through this upper trend line, I personally would not look at that as a bad thing. I would look at that as a time for consolidation. And after this double bottom that we had, a time of consolidation in the 144 to 170 area is not a bad thing. It would be a healthy thing for Litecoin as we regain our steps and regain our strength. So these are some things I'm looking out for, but again, it's just kind of, I'm going to end it the same way I ended yesterday's video, which is to say, keep your eyes open. Yesterday we were wondering, are we really going to start approaching it? And of course we did. We approached it, and now we're here. So let's have some fun and keep an eye on what happens. But again, I really would not mind a consolidation phase. I wouldn't mind if we stay where we are for a little bit. It's not a bad thing. We don't need so much volatility to be Litecoin. And let's see what happens. What are your thoughts? What are you looking to do? Again, these are my strong buy zones down here. Not sure we'll hit it, but if we do, I'm ready. Are you? Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments below. And as always, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your comments, and thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, and God bless.